Hi, everybody, and welcome back from summer, and welcome to glorious September in New York. So, buyer's sentiment improves as seller's market approaches. The irony. Wait for it. So, you've heard me say this before. The current relationship between interest rates and deal volume remains extremely acute. At every instance over the past 24 months, when interest rates have momentarily or even hinted at easing, which has not been often, deal volume has accelerated. We saw a perfect example of this in early August. There was a slight drop in rates and volume bumped, which is quite atypical for August when you think about it. Now, this year has been very weird. The typical market cycles shifted. Spring, which is for the most part gangbusters, was in August was up about 4% year over year. But as we all know from the headlines, rates are easing and bound to progressively come down over the year. So what's that mean? Likely the following. Macro market conditions are revealing a fading buyer leverage. Yet there's an improved sentiment among those buyers, and it's all in the face of an impending seller's market, which they're not focused on. Now, why is that? The irony. FOMO. So let's go back. There's been so much uncertainty in our marketplace due to macroeconomic and geopolitical events ranging from Ukraine, Israel, you name it. And this brings the question of pricing. Are we up? Are we down? Where's it going? Well, since the highs of 2016-17, we've been battered with negative policy. The elimination of the SALT deductions, higher mansion and transfer taxes, oppressive rental laws, and then the pandemic, massive inflation, and an over-doubling of interest rates, which started 28 months ago, which as a result has us experiencing below than average deal volume ever since, meaning demand is severely pent up on both sides for buyers and sellers. Both have been dying to transact, but interest rates have been holding them back. Everyone. For buyers, it's affordability. For sellers, it's the same, as they're buyers too. Once they sell, where are they going to go? But so back to prices. We're probably off 10% from the highs, but not 15, 20, 25% like other markets. And why? Because we really never saw a massive price explosion post-COVID like in other markets. Our markets here remain relatively stable. And as a result, our prices have remained muted. But just that, muted. And with the overwhelming demand for Manhattan property, as there always is, and with so many negative factors which we have faced and endured, to say that we're down only 10% tells me that we've established a new floor in pricing, a new normal. And from here forward, with interest rates seemingly destined to decline, we're going to be seeing an acceleration in deal volume, which will put upward pressure on prices and favor the seller. Meaning, we're moving into a seller's market, and yet buyers are optimistic because finally they feel affordability is back, which is true. But with it comes competition. And you know what I always say. The greatest barrier to entry into the Manhattan marketplace is not the price, but the competition. So the irony is clear. Buyers are feeling better about a marketplace that'll be more affordable. Or will it? Because of competition. The fact is, everyone's really dying to jump in again. Look, you tell New Yorkers that they can't do anything for 2 years, and they're going to bust out, start dancing. So what's your song? Think about it. And if you want to chat about your circumstances, let me know. In the meantime, you can look at my newsletter at robertocabrera.com. Have a great September, and I'll see you back here in October.